The rain had stopped, leaving muddy puddles across the village. Kale, a slim young man with messy dark hair and tired brown eyes wearing plain, ragged villager clothes, surveyed the wet fields. His past life in the city gave him ideas no one else had. Villagers moved carefully, carrying baskets, logs, and carts. Lyra, the tanned farm girl with braided dark hair wearing a simple brown dress, walked beside Kyle. "You really expect us to do all the work, don't you?" she snapped. Kyle leaned on a shovel lazily. "I'm a strategist, not a laborer. Fine, I'll guide you." He pointed to the broken fence along the riverbank. "Dig trenches here, stack logs there. Use stones to hold the soil." The villagers hesitated but followed his precise instructions. Kale corrected mistakes with sarcasm. "No, the log goes on the mud side, not floating." "Genius idea, right?" Lyra rolled her eyes. "Why do I feel like you only think about clever plans?" Hours passed. Villagers began to trust him. Even the elders nodded when Kale suggested stacking stones along the river. A child tripped, and Kale caught him muttering, "Apparently I'm also a lifeguard now." By midday, small improvements were visible. Trenches held water, fences were stable, and pathways were slightly drier. Lyra nudged Kyle. "I have to admit, maybe you're useful." Kale wiped mud from his hands. "Useful, I'm mostly observing." Inside, he felt a spark of satisfaction. Villagers were starting to see him as someone who could help. By evening, the muddy fields looked organized. Huts were slightly repaired. Villagers were tired but smiling. Lyra stood beside him, braided dark hair damp, watching the sunset. "Don't think you get to slack off tomorrow," she warned. Kale smirked. "Perfect. Save the village, still do chores. Just my luck." He looked toward the horizon. "If I keep going like this, maybe this village could become more than mud and huts." Kale's influence was growing. The villagers' trust, his clever ideas, and Lyra's constant scolding formed the first step toward a future he would build from the ground up. Don't miss episode 3 of The Villager Who Built an Empire. Subscribe now to see how Kale continues shaping the village and rising toward greatness.